Okay, so let me catch you up on what I've been doing. Okay, so I've tried some of the Trump stuff, and I guess let's just watch some of this Trump stuff. This is the first show, and there's a second show, and I did an imperfecto. I did a little bit. Actually, the best I did was last night. But anyway, let's just jump into this. I just want to show you this. I feel like I'm slurring a little. Okay, so this is me throwing the ideas up on their feet for the very first time. I want to throw a whole bunch of new ideas at you. We'll see how you feel about this. Because I suppose Trump and Iran has been the big thing in the news. I was thinking I feel like American society, if American society could be like a judge of itself, there's just one person there being like, I'll allow it. Like, if you want to bomb Iran, I'll allow it. Do you want to, and Sandy Hook, do you want to bomb or kill 6-year-old children? I'll allow it. No, okay. Okay, I genuinely think that's like a fun premise of like America as a thing. I'll allow it. I think
the voice is great. For me, it needs a little bit longer intro. America, they feel so superior. Just understand, they are the rulers of the world. They should make all the decisions. It's like, in a way, America is like, I allow it. For me, it went too quickly. So
it's like I rushed through it. Yeah.
Or maybe as well, where's that phrase come from? Maybe some sort of personal reason. I'll allow it. Is it like a real example of I'll allow it?
Yeah, it's a judge.
That can then become something.
Yeah, I wonder because I have that phrase in my head, and I'm actually at this point I'm like, have I taken this phrase? So I don't know where.
I guess it's from the judges. I guess it's from in the court. Now they say objection.
Yes, of course.
Objection. I'll allow it. So maybe it needs some sort of reference to that.
Yes, of course. Sorry, reference to judge. If there was a judge of judging American society, it's like American society is doing all these atrocities, and it's just the judge is kind of like, I'll allow it.
It's like America is like the corrupt judge in a 90s movie when the Israel and Iran are like, the two lawyers, I just want to bomb them. I'll allow it.
Yeah, so I think it could help them. So I think it could help with if you throw in the word objection.
Objection, I'll allow it.
So the other
judgment.
Yeah, yes. The other countries.
Exactly.
America is the judge. America is the judge.
Corrupted.
The issues are the things the lawyers are presenting. I think we should ban guns, or I think we should shoot 6-year-old children. I'll allow it.
Yeah, but I think it'd be fun if the world is going objection. So if you throw the word objection and then I'll allow it, could be fun as well. The world is like objection.
This could become like a huge parallel with the procedural showcase, like with who's the juries. You have the Israel is like one of the lawyers. The other one is Iran, like the one in the fancy suit is Israel. Iran is like my Uncle Beanie. No, please don't do it. And then who's the judge? Who are the
jury?
Yeah. Juries is us watching. This should not happen.
Also, America is the accused and the judge at the same time. It's like I think there's a loophole in the system.
There's the one on trial, but also the one judging it.
I just want to bomb them.
Allow it.
I just want to bomb them. I don't allow it. I don't have any bombs. Here you go.
I think it'd be fun to maybe even as the lawyer present the argument against it, it's a real humanitarian or empathetic argument. I don't think this is right. I think the fact that 6-year-olds are dying in our schools, and it's like, I'll allow it.
No. This is not right. Like a long speech. This is not right. Kids are dying. It's like, and then the other was, I want the oil. I'll allow it. You made a long thing from the short.
Maybe I can even have fun. You both make such great arguments. Like one's really passionate speech, the other was like, I want the oil for me.
Yeah.
Of us. Yeah. Such great arguments, and I think I'm gonna.
It could be fun. It could also be fun. This is like having the Nuremberg trials.
Yeah.
And thinking, who should we get to oversee them? Or should we ask the Germans if they?
Is that what happened? Like, really?
No. It was like British, French, American, and Russian judges. There was two from each.
That's so funny to be in that room with the British, they still like a joke. You know, the Russian judge is already drunk. The British, the American, like,
the British wanted to actually have a trial, and the Russians were like, I presume we've already decided that they're guilty. Like the Russian system is like, the government wants us to find them guilty, so we're fine.
There's the classic, I don't know, who's like, I don't know, we should ask the questions, you know, like we should do the procedure.
Let's keep going. So
I laughed when I wrote that down. I was like, oh, great. Maybe I just need more context. I was thinking what you should have, every country should have, there should be a French model where once a year you have the option to guillotine your leader. Yeah, okay, people I think are a little bit on board with it. So like once a year, no, did I misinterpret that? You're like, no. But like imagine if Trump were like, yeah, once a year we gotta choose, I mean the people who voted him, not the rest of the world, he would be guillotined so quick. But his people would be like, okay, once a year, if the polling is too bad, you get your head chopped off. I just feel like every leader, if they had that, they'd be like, okay, maybe I should run into war. I think he liked the idea initially, and then I lost you. So I'll work on that.
I gotta say, I really admire how you go up on stage and your notes and you fucking. I really admire that. Congratulations.
I no, thank you so much. Someone else, Kurt, complimented me as well. And no, it's weird because on some of them it's like it's so foolhardy, but it is weird to go up with like what is basically like a rough outline of an idea, and I'm like, I don't even know where this is going to go.
Yeah,
but I think this is a fun idea. I just don't know where to take it.
It's good, and also there's a lot of people that go to different open mics for years and do the same thing in an open mic. You know, like that's not the idea.
Yeah.
So this is really refreshing. But yeah, the guillotine part. I think for me the guillotine is a little distracting. You know, if you're gonna go guillotine, you say guillotine.
Yeah,
is it guillotine?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're gonna go guillotine, I think there should be a joke about the whole procedure with the guillotine, you know, old style, blah, blah, blah. You know?
Chop his fucking head off.
Because he's being specific, because he's not specifically guillotine.
It's not like sentence to death, it's guillotine. I'm supposed to be okay.
One or the other, but if you do guillotine, I feel there should be a little bit of, because I'm distracted. I'm like, oh, a guillotine joke is coming. This is going to be smart. And I don't. You know?
It's gonna be smart, right? No, he just wants to kill.
Yeah, like
typical frustration of an audience when there's no guillotine joke. It's like,
by the way, did you know guillotine is a French last name of a guy that invented the guillotine to make the killings more humanitarian? You know, it's like quick boom. They used to like stone them or like prick them with knives. You know, this was a good thing.
He tried to equalize or be. Yeah, everyone is equal under the guillotine.
Yeah, I think that's a very poetic and nice thing, but it's also like a very fast system, you know? It is, when you see it, it's like, oh God, what is this? But it's actually very fast, you know? I don't know. I was expecting something like that.
Yeah.
You know, but, so,
but if it doesn't work, they let off, no?
Yeah, well, there's a guy that he's there, so
he can chop it off.
Pull the hairs.
Maybe I could also maybe develop the bit where it's like it's not just the guillotine, or maybe I don't even mention guillotine, but at the once a year a punishment is handed down to the leader depending on how well. If 80% of the country hates him, we kill him. If it's 60%, he loses a hand. If it's 40%, he loses a toe.
He can choose what to lose.
So like
my wife.
So if he goes to war, he's like, oh, it's going to cost me 3 toes.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm willing to pay it, you know.
If he goes to a second term, he's going to be like an amputee, you know, like, no, right, hey, what are you going to do now?
Yeah. 6 minutes up, we keep going. All right, okay.
In America, they took a polling, and there was the only time that the Republican Party had an issue with the war in Iran is when the gas prices went up enough. I was like, you got no problem with human death and suffering, but Jesus, that extra $1, you know. These are all very, very.
I get more.
But you always save it so well, though. There's always a huge laugh after you go down.
What did I say that time?
I don't think you need to say anything at that point. I think it was just like
But I think there's something.
At least the premises are good, so people are paying attention. But then the joke doesn't count.
My setups are good. I have no punchline that's relieving the tension.
Yeah, but I mean, because it's the first. Yeah, you have that time. But it's also good that you've got. I mean, it's also good, and I think it's something that okay, it's happening in this situation, but something to take forward is how much the audience is with you. And I think that's one of the good things that comes out of trying stuff on stage, is that it's kind of that we're in this together. This is not just me giving you material and you laugh, and it changes the relationship. It's us all together sharing an experience. And I think that's really that's a really nice sort of connection with the audience. If you can take that into having good material as well, it's great to keep that.
That's something that if you can take that to good jokes,
But I mean, based on the situation, not based on Colman, but based on the situation of new stuff. But that rawness of that, we're in this together. If you can have that relationship with an audience in an actual show, in your proper show,
you're like the relationship. If you could take this relationship in an actual
show, I mean, yeah,
crushing it. Yeah, it's. Yeah,
because they're with you. I mean, they're completely with you.
They are.
The jokes are not landing because you haven't had time to develop the jokes.
Not even any jokes in there. I remember
the audience is so with you.
There was an Irish comedian who described another comedian, and he's saying it to me, and he said, he's all set up. I'm about this other comedian, and when he said it, I was like, you're so right, because this guy did was just like, huh, and the other, yes, and he's like, and I don't have any way to, moving, I have no way to punctuate it.
But it was like super frustrating, or they laughed, or is this a new style?
No, it's not a new style. It was a critique. It was like a slap against the person, and I remember when he said it, I was like, oh my God, you're so, like when he said it, I was like, you're so
makes sense.
This comedian is just building things up and we've nowhere to go.
It's like a coitus interruptus all the time.
Yeah, it's like, so there's no release and there's no laughter. And I think sometimes like I think what's happening here, now I'm releasing the laughter, but I'm releasing it because I'm like, that did not work. So it's getting released some way. But like somehow, I think the audience, because they're with me, it's kind of like they're like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I got nothing. I don't know. I think it's a fun idea, though, right? It's a fun idea.
A tantric comedian. I think that's a funny concept. You'll never laugh. You know what can you there? Yeah, moving on. And then when you get home, you.
But let me keep going. But I definitely think there's fun in these ideas. I just don't know how to extract it. Here, keep going.
All very, very new. What else did I have here? Oh, my girlfriend. This happened today. Me and my girlfriend had a fight. Me and my girlfriend had a fight, right? And because, I don't know how much context I need to give you. I'm going to blame her here. I would say that she dumped her emotions on our relationship. Right? I've lost the female audience. So, but what she was saying, she was like, no, but she was saying my intention, like what was motivating her intention to say all those things and to have that reaction. But I was like, baby, Hitler's intention was build a better Germany. There's a big difference between your intention and the actions you take from that intention. Some people agree with me on that one. Also, here's the thing. Like,
I love the fact you introduced that bit. Your introduction is, my girlfriend wanted to put emotions into our relationship. It's just
this is much smaller, but I enjoy how you like. How can you say this? Like she. Okay, I was like she. I. You know, right? No, that's very small, but I think it's funny. Also, I think this is a great joke. You just need to say like exactly what you said, but that's the setup still. You go like there. Hitler had those things. Awkward silence. Anyway, she's never gonna stop me again. Come to the thing that she did, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
you know? Anyway, she's never gonna set my dog on fire again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, keep going.
Or also, it's weird that I think the leaders should genuinely be the first people on the. Oh wait, how about this? This is my version of Trump as Hitler. Okay? I don't know if I'm winning you over or losing you more. But this is Trump as Hitler. Some call it the Third Reich. I think it's the First Reich. Okay? No. It was better as an idea than it was an execution. I also have this idea of like.
Maybe.
So what is this? Sorry, I fucking like it. So I remember it was good.
It was weird. Last night I did it and it worked. So maybe I just need to be quicker with it because maybe I'm setting up to be phenomenal. And so what I did is I said, here's my version of Trump as Hitler. Some call it the Third Reich. I think it's the First Reich. And
I laughed at that when we read it last episode. I don't know why I didn't laugh at it today. I think it's too real. It's too real.
it's too real.
Yeah, it's like some people go to the Third Reich. I think it's too. It needs to be more exaggerated.
Oh, but well, if you're on Patreon, you'll still be watching this. When you're on YouTube, you're gone.
So you
Do you think it's too real?
Yeah, it's like too accurate.
Like and subscribe to YouTube, all that sort of stuff. We should say, no?
Well, there would be a subscription or like and subscribe will have popped up at one point, hopefully during this episode. But please like, subscribe, comment for anything you would think could be a good idea on these topics. Let's wrap up this episode. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.